Big game this weekend in the city of Philadelphia. The Steelers and the Eagles have an at it. And then, of course, the Eagles had at it with one another. I mean, A.J. Brown, after the passing game, had only 100 passing yards, and he had only 4 targets, 4 catches in the win over Carolina. His post-game press conference, if you will, back and forth with the media, where he gave 2 3-word answers, and it sounded like he was really upset, like he was on the sideline with Jalen Hurts. Brandon Graham, the OG of the team, locally giving his 2 cents, saying that these guys aren't friends anymore, and so Hurts is trying, and number 11, as he's referring to Brown, needs to try to keep things in-house more. And then Brandon Graham apologized because him talking out of house like that, even though he's out of uniform right now because he's hurt for the rest of the season, he took that back, saying, I'm speaking in a way that I shouldn't have. And yesterday, everybody just trying to bury it right now, saying there's no there, was saying it was Graham's issues. This was A.J. Brown at his locker yesterday saying everybody needs to move on.
Yeah, BG is just being BG. He's emotional. In that case, he just misspoke. You know, me and Jalen are good. So it's BG. Everybody loves BG. You know, he's speaking from the heart. You know, he's just giving his perception of something from the outside. So.
He's around you guys, you know, all the time, though. Could you see where there might be a misperception based off of what he's...
I think that's what everybody. I think that's what the world did. You know, they perceived what I said about passing and felt like it was an attack on Jalen, and I think that's what he did. You know, me and Jalen relationship is personal, so I mean, me and his relationship are good.
So if it's not an attack on Jalen, is it on the offensive coordinator, or just in general, just the world is not his oyster enough? I don't. So Brandon Graham, he's the one who's emotional? As you know, I'll always cape for the Wolverine, but all right, Jalen Hurts, your turn.
We're good. We're good. You know, sometimes things change as dynamics change, but for him, he knows I had a lot of love for him, just like I got a lot of love for all these guys. And ultimately, you know, he's a guy that's a competitor. You know, he wants to win. He damn sure wants the ball, and he wants to make an impact in the game. And I respect that, you know, and that's just like all of us.
Okay.
Damn sure wants the ball.
Guys, let me ask you a question. It's still rare to have a 9-game win streak in the NFL. Have you ever heard of a team on a 9-game win streak have a controversy-filled week quite like the Philadelphia Eagles of 2024?
No. A.J. Brown's getting 10 catches this week, though. You better believe it.
You think so?
I mean, come on.
That's what happened last year.
It's not like the Steelers or the Washington Generals to their Globetrotters just because A.J. Brown wants the football.
I mean, Jameis Winston threw all over him. What do you think this receiver core is going to do?
Pal. I don't.
That's what Jameis.
I don't think that's apples to apples here. I don't know, man. Here's the deal. The Eagles, if they're going to win it all, if they're going to win the entirety of the National Football League this year, Saquon and that defense shall lead them. And you know what will help open the passing game more often than not? Saquon Barkley. Does it matter who's scoring? Does it? Honestly, this wouldn't have been an issue if A.J. Brown just said, we've won 9 in a row. I got upset on the sideline. There's nothing. We've turned the page. On to Pittsburgh. Instead, he's just like, it's a 3 and out. The passing game needs to improve. Leading the coach basically saying, I took it to mean like he just wants to improve. And then quarterback's now forced to say, I need to improve.
The passing game does need to improve, though.
Fine. Great. Okay. All right. And you think it shall improve just because A.J. Brown says, I want the football?
Yes.
All right.
I do.
I think for the Eagles to win this game, Saquon Barkley needs to lead the way. That's what I think. And then keep leading the way by getting the ball to the 1-yard line, only to have Jalen Hurts score 10 out of the 11 times that he's taken the ball to the 1-yard line. Okay? This guy has an opportunity to win the most valuable player in the National Football League this year and go to the Super Bowl. And guess who's scoring all the touchdowns that he is setting up when he's not running through the red zone and in the end zone? The quarterback. Is he saying I need to score more? I don't know, man. And when it all comes down to it, does it matter? I mean, even if they lose this game, guess what? I think it does because they need to have the Lions come to them, don't you think? They could use it. They could use the Vikings coming to them.
Yeah. Home field doesn't matter as much in the NFL as it used to.
Oh, pal.
So
I disagree with that. Big time. I know the Chiefs proved it last year. It does not, but it takes a very special team to prove it that it does not.
I mean, also the odds don't reflect that either anymore.
Ask the 49ers if home field advantage meant anything for the Bills a couple nights ago. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, we just had Justin Jefferson did an entire interview in a puffy coat. Would you rather?
They play indoors.
That's what I'm saying. Would you rather, if you're the Eagles and you have to play the Vikings, would you rather do it in their house, or would you rather do it in your own? I'd rather the dome team be outside. Same thing with the Lions too. I know they're like, we'll just smash it down your throat. So we'll find out if it matters or not. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.